Hello, my Leo clan. How are you? Welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. This week is an energy check in, my sweet pussycats. And it is the last zodiac that I will be doing with you in 2020. Because after I'm recording these ones, and when you see this, you'll be seeing this on December 23rd is when it comes out. So I don't know when you're going to see it. Anytime after that. But I'm going to take a couple weeks off. I'm going to take a couple weeks off. And there will be the odd little surprise that'll be pre-scheduled to come out on the channel. But it won't be like a zodiac for each one. A reading for each one of the zodiacs. So, this is the last one for 2020. It's come on, yay! 2020, out the door. Come on, let's go. Chop, chop. So, Leo, we're going to look at your energy. As I said, it's an energy check-in. I'm going to see what your energy is. What is the energy outside of you? It's not you, though, but it's within your hemisphere. I'm very specific about that. And then I'm going to ask, like, what are these two energies creating? Your energy and something outside of you. What is that? What's being created by these two energies? There is an extended at the end as well. The link is at the top of the description if you're drawn to it. And I just continue to pull cards to see where the energy continues to go after this point. So are you ready? Are you ready for the last one? I'm going to start with my Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle deck. Get a card for you. A message. Oh, I got good news yesterday too. I went to my dentist. They don't need to do any more adjustments on the top. It's still in there. But they said, yeah, everything is moved forward just as it should. So they're just going to leave it in there for a month now. Just to let it set. And then they're going to, I guess, torture me with something new after. So that's kind of exciting. I'm at the end of the road with that. I thought, gosh, you know what? The way my luck goes, they said it would take 3 to 4 months. I thought, yeah, it'll probably be 4 to 5 for me. But no. When did I get it in? Was it the end of September? Was it? So 3 months. Yeah, like, I mean, like the end of December. They're saying you're good. We're not going to adjust it anymore. Everything's gone as far forward as it needs to. So there you go. Ooh. Didn't come out. Let's try a card for Leo. A card for my sweet pussycats. And balls of fire. Okay, these fell. What do you have here? You have the bear and the wolf and the frog. You have what is very, very strong leadership energy coming through. This bear and the frog? Or this bear and the frog? I guess a frog could be a leader. Why not? But the bear and the wolf. So the bear to me is like ancestral. Really strong. This is actually, both of these cards have a very heavy patriarchal energy to me. But this one is particularly ancestral. So being guided by your ancestors, being protected by your ancestors at this time. I am also getting the message too, like in association with the bear and where I am right now. Bears will be in hibernation. So it's interesting is looking at this, because this is the very strong leadership. So this might be leadership like in the spirit world around you, but to me the wolf is the leader. This is the alpha male in the pack. This is the you can say female too, alpha male, alpha female. But I'm attributing it to alpha male in terms of like yang energy, like being expressed, taking action, and doing, you know. So take that as you will. It could be male or female, but it's the energy of it. So being a leader, taking, you know, it's like hibernating from this. That's exactly why the frog is here. Hibernating from this. Like hibernating from this leadership role. And why? It's a time to replenish, to cleanse, to soothe, to take a rest from whatever all of this is, right? Like trying to keep the pack in order, trying to make sure the pack is safe, and everything that is associated with whatever type of leadership you take on in life. I feel like it's perhaps a time for you to kind of take a bit of a rest, and it's okay to do that because there's always somebody watching over. I'm also hearing with the bear. but a very, like, very cleansing and nurturing energy, like totally different from earth to water, right? And the earth could maybe perhaps be very dry and parched, and this moisture, emotions too. Emotions being able to come forward perhaps where they can't in this sort of energy, where this has to be, this is almost like the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, like, you know, it's not necessarily emotion based. It's all about, you know, being very strategic, having an intelligent approach, being the boss, having all the answers, where this, like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit, I'm gonna bubble bath. Maybe you're doing the bubble bath. Aries has been recommended to do bubble baths the holidays, so maybe Leo's gonna do some bubble baths. So now we're going to the tarot, and we're gonna find out, like I said, your energy that's outside of you, it's not you, but it's in your hemisphere, and then what these two energies are creating. Leo's energy outside of them, what these two energies create. That's interesting. Let's see how that happens. So, no, not yet. I got another deck to do. Now I'm going to show you. Okay. So your energy so far, there's another deck to come out with another card in each spot. You have the Two of Swords. Indecision or just not making a decision right now. Then the energy outside of you is possibly trying to make a decision but not sure how to go about it. These two energies are creating the Two of Cups. It's funny, right? Like, let's see how that works out. Well, you're both equally maybe not sure what to do. Not sure what to do. So you're still trying to, it's like you're still trying to weigh out the possibilities here, or the pros and the cons. Maybe not looking at all, you know, perhaps not looking at the full story, being focused on some other element. I feel like this person knows what they want, they just don't know how to get it, or how to go about it. Person. Could be a place or a group of people. Yeah, see the moon. You don't know. It reminds me of, was it last week, Gemini? You don't know what you don't know. Was it Ten of Swords? No, it's just making, like, this is, I was gonna say it's making love, but it's making emotions, feelings. Universe, Three Cups, Three of Swords, Four. Oh my gosh, the underneath is a story in itself. We'll get there in a minute because there's a repeat, at least one in there. Okay, your energy. The Two of Swords and the Moon. Do you go into the unknown, or do you just stay where you are? What do you do? What do you do? Maybe there's some things that you're still a little bit weary about looking at. The moon can be a little bit fear-based. I do feel like, though, with Anubis here, the sense of protection, you know, that was coming in with the Bear card. I know what this is. Okay. They're going through this gate here with Anubis. As the story goes, only those passing through the gate could be those whose hearts were true, whose hearts were pure. So Anubis would weigh those that had passed into the afterlife. He would weigh their heart against a feather. If their heart weighed the same amount as a feather, or perhaps light, it showed that they were not bringing all of the heavy energy, sadness, low vibration with them from life through the gates of the afterlife. So they were allowed to pass. I feel like there's some sort of opportunity for you, or there's something, because you're weighing it out. You're weighing out the pros and the cons and the possibilities and the not. But it feels like there's something you're not quite looking at, or maybe you're not ready to look at, or you're not sure about. And I feel like it's a little bit not sure if you're ready, or if you're worthy of this almost, right? Like, am I worthy of this? I do want to say that if these gates are showing up for you in a reading and Anubis is here, I kind of feel like it's a sign from the universe that you are. That you are. And if anything with this frog, the cleansing with this frog energy, if there's anything left in your heart that feels a little bit heavy, I don't think it's deeply embedded into your heart at this point. I feel like it's maybe on the surface. And spending a little bit of time in your own energy, like if you are, you know, looking after a lot of others, or, you know, a lot of others rely on you, see what kind of time you can give yourself here. And it literally just to make yourself feel a little bit refreshed again somehow. Feel a little bit excited about life. You know, walk out into the fresh snow. Oh, I'm sorry for my Australian friends. It's like opposite ends. I'll be complaining it's so hot here, and my Aussie friends would be like, oh, it's -5 down here in Sydney. Like, oh, it's like it's cold here. And I'm sorry, my Aussie friends. I can only relate to what I'm living. I'm very basic that way. Or walk out into the fresh sand of the ocean, right? So, but something, right? Like something that just feels like fresh, a gift of nature almost. To kind of like wash away any residue left on the heart. And I think doing that, you will feel that you're worthy of whatever this is that perhaps you are inclined to want to choose or go towards, or that you feel like is kind of being presented to you as an offer by the universe, by somebody, however that's coming through. Now, the energy that's outside of you, it's not you, but it's within your hemisphere. So I want to say it's at least 3 points of separation. It's somehow this person has an effect on or within your life, maybe directly or indirectly, but they do, because they're within your hemisphere. And the 7 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. Okay, I feel like if this person, this group of people, whatever this is, if they were confused about what to do or how to go about it or the possibilities, I'm going to clarify some stuff here for you. I feel like that's coming to a swift end, but it involves something else. It feels a little bit like something else in their life is coming to an end, or they're seeing it in a very different way that changes how they see themselves, how they see everyone around them. And because of that, it makes this a little more clear. You know what I'm saying? It's like if we've always been walking, oh, a big fat bird just came and stood on the railing. Bye! What are they doing? If we've always been looking at everything through like rose-colored glasses, or even orange tangerine colored glasses, and you're like, I can't figure it out until you realize that, you know, the answer to what you're looking for is actually the same color as the glasses that you're wearing. So it's not showing up. It's almost being masked by how you were observing. So then you take off those tangerine or rose colored glasses, and now you see everything that's in tangerine or rose color. And there's the answer. So it's kind of like that, you know? Now, what these two energies are creating is, it's a little nice. It's, wow, look at that. There's 2 swans creating the 2 of Cups, and then there's this one big swan guiding this one person, the Princess of Cups. So this week, I've been noticing a little bit, like when I ask what the energies are creating, this card seems to lean towards representing you, the person I'm reading for. And then this one seems to kind of lean towards this other outside energy. There's some sort of 2 of Cups energy here, guys. Like there's someone that you have, I do want to say, like probably past history with, in terms of past lives, a soulmate, very reciprocatable energy. Is that a word? Can something be reciprocatable? It's my Gemini rising. I make up stuff as I go. So it's very reciprocal, but it's interesting that this person I feel like this person is ready to show up as a 2 of Cups. That's what this feels like. Because look at, they've got the swan that represents the Two of Cups, and they're carrying a great big cup, a great big chalice here. And they also have this dolphin behind them, which symbolizes healing. They've been healed. They've been healing themselves. But for you, there's something that needs... I'm going to really clarify that. This is pretty clear to me. I feel like when you go through this gate, when you feel worthy about going through this gate with Anubis, that you will recognize, wow, this person has been through the process of taking off some sort of glasses or recognizing who they are and what their worth is and what they have to offer and exactly what they want. They're not confused about that anymore. And they're being guided. They're being beautifully guided. Now, somehow the two of you are connected. So, and you're both showing up with this swan. So I feel like when you walk through this gate with Anubis, it's like it removes something from your vision. And when it removes it, now you see what was always there, but you weren't picking that up because of what was there, like a film or, you know, just, you know what I'm trying to say. Like something that you're going to go through for sort of facing a fear, believing that you are worthy of something, perhaps believing that you are worthy of something so great, because this is really beautiful. The energy here is so beautiful. I find it intriguing that she carries this great big chalice here. And she has the lotus in her hand. And in the chalice is a tortoise. There is neither a lotus nor a tortoise in any of these cups. That's it, like, right? So there's been like this confusion trying to see. But when this person has had these tangerine rose-colored glasses on, they weren't seeing the cup that was truly theirs. Because it was the same, it resonated like as they did. They had, this is coming through, they had to take it off to see it, right? It's like almost like having a red filter on a camera. Is everything red that you're shooting, does it come out red too? Or is it kind of lost? Because red is I don't know. Maybe I'm totally wrong in that, but that's my metaphor for this. Is that's, now it's seen because this person is picking up this chalice. It is not any of these possibilities. And they've picked up this lotus, which was never in there to start with. And the lotus represents a rebirth out of the gunk of life. Like coming out of a difficult situation, coming out of the crappy stuff that creates the fertilizer for growth, for new life to spring forward. That's what they've chosen. They've actually kind of looked at, this is what the universe is offering me, and I don't know what to do with any of that. And then sort of coming to some sort of epiphany. I'm picking up my own chalice and I'm creating something for me. But you match this person on some level here because your energies are mutually creating this beautiful something. So let's clarify though. I feel like whatever's going on here is kind of clear. Yours is a little foggy, and that's for obvious reasons, right? I mean, the Two of Swords and the Moon. There's not much clarity that is going to come in with that. So I want to look at both of these cards individually for you. I'll just go down here. Let's focus on Leo. This Two of Swords, you're indecisive or not sure. The Two of Swords for Leo, the Two of Swords, I knew that was going to come out. It was in the split constantly. The Justice card. There's a decision. Oh my God, this is crazy, guys. Oh my gosh, you know this. You know this. This Two of Swords is the Justice card, the Two of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Get out of town. If I was Elaine Bennis, I'd give a big shove right now. Get out. You know this. But this, somehow you're not believing it. Come on, Leo, pussycats. If anybody was worthy of this, I know it's my pussycats. I know it's those pussycats out there. Look, there's a pussycat here with wings. The Two of Cups. Look at that. There's a big lion. There's a big lion there. Divine guidance. You've been divinely guided to something here. Shit or get off the pot. What are you going to do? Because this person's gotten off the pot. Oh my gosh. I feel like perhaps too, like this is really beautiful. This energy that's right here in the middle. You know, right? Like this could be like, maybe this can't be possible. This is too good to be true. You know, there could be some of that doubt coming through. This is too good to be true. And perhaps also thinking, no, I would never. No. Okay, the moon. This moon card. The scarab beetle is delivering the sun. Look at this. The scarab beetle is delivering the sun through the gate. Hitch a ride. Go through some sort of internal, like an internal death here. This is what's happened over here with the Ten of Swords for this person. And rising up and waking up with a new set of eyes. And seeing like, wow, now I get it. I'm not confused anymore. The moon. The moon for Leo. The moon for Leo. The Five of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Gosh. Do you walk away or do you go into your truth? Do you walk away or go into your truth? You can't walk away from that. Well, I mean, okay. You don't want to make this fit either, right? This is beautiful. This is, since there has been some sort of confusion over this side, I don't want to say that there isn't a possibility that there's been a little bit of off and on here. That's quite likely. But if you know any of the off and on, the off periods, this person is not dealing with personal issues, or this person is not going through some stuff in life. They're just, you know what, I'm going to go date some other people for a while, or yeah, I'm just not going to call you for a while because, you know, I'm going to hang out with my friends. That's not the Two of Cups. I don't know, if you want that, you can have it, but it's not really someone who's invested in going on some sort of a journey here. The Ten of Swords is very major. And in some ways, I feel like, too, we have to activate the Ten of Swords. Because we have to recognize something that doesn't serve us anymore. It doesn't serve the storyline that we've created in our mind about who we are, who other people are around us. And that can be hard to let go of. So there has to be like an internal death of the ego for that to happen. I feel like whoever you're dealing with is outside of you is like legit here. And they're coming in like healed. And it's beautiful energy. Perhaps, even though, I don't know, I just want to be careful about if you're dealing with someone that's like a player or this doesn't seem sincere about things that they do. If you'd be cautious, obviously. But if you're dealing with someone who's had a lot to possibly deal with, I do feel like this person is really, if not yet, very close to being healed and being very interested in really what it's meant for them, right? With this, they've got the swan there already. They're allowing themselves to be guided here. So your swan needs to show up if you want it to. And you're thinking about it though, because you have the Two of Cups and the Two of Cups is here. To walk away or to go into the unknown? I don't know. What are you going to do? Okay, I want to pull one more card here because I like to get 3 clarifiers usually. But the Queen of Cups. So if you walk forward, because I feel like there's a choice here, right? It's the gate. Walking through the gate of the unknown. Do you walk away from it with the Five of Swords? Do you proceed and look for truth and clarity in yourself? And if you do so, what's on the other side is the Queen of Cups. It's mutual love, mutual feelings, deep connections. Very, I just feel like a very full of growth experience. An experience that is abundant in creativity and expression and feelings. A sense of freedom here. Right? Wow. And I was about to say like a sense of being cleansed. Feeling very pure. Do you want me to pull some cards over here and see what this person's been up to? Okay, why has this person had confusion? That was, did you see that? I swear to goodness, that card like did that. The Ten of Cups. This person just wants the real deal. That's really what this person wants. I don't think they want anything less than that. Okay, the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords? Like a maid. Oh, look at that, the Three of Swords. This person's been through something. The Three of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Well, all that came out. I don't know why. But the Three of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. So exactly, this person has been healing. This person has been going through a healing process. I really feel like they're good. They're getting pretty good with that. They are still obviously like there's the Princess of Cups is like the Page of Cups. So it's kind of starting from the beginning again. I'm just, you know, I'm going to just try life again and see what it has to offer. Not a lot of expectation. Just, yeah. But I do feel that this person that you're dealing with is not interested in anything less than the Ten of Cups. So they want something that is real happiness. You know, there's no drama. If there's drama, it's easily resolved or understood. It creates a feeling of abundance. It's very supportive energy. The Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups. Very mutually supportive. There's no codependency here. It's just, it's not actually needing someone in your life. It's really wanting this person in your life. So with the Ten of Swords, they've got the Three of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. You see, that's I think what this is going through is the heartbreak. It's perhaps not being in connections in the past that were reciprocated. And that's like really looking at that and looking at it hard and seeing how they played their own part in that. That's what your person's been going through. Or this person. I kind of want to say your person because it's showing up with this really cool energy. These cards came out too. Nine of Wands, the Lovers, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. I feel like this person has had a little bit of difficulty getting it going. You know, and it's all of the kind of heavy details that sit behind what this is. Because life is never so simple. There's always going to be heavier details in our lives. So, you know, just feeling like really worn out and exhausted through it all. The Lovers is, you know, also, it is about making choices. So there is caution though, right? There's caution about the choices that they're making. With the Knight of Pentacles, going slowly, really assessing how things are and being a little bit guarded. Like being protective of what they actually know they are and what they have to offer. Interesting reading, Leo. Really interesting depth here. Okay, so I wanted to... Your underlying cards, until it ends up reversed, is like a story and a half. You have the universe, which is the world, major new cycle. Then you have the Three of Cups, reconciliations. The Three of Swords, right? There's that broken heart. Perhaps reconciling the energy of this. The Four of Cups, there's also a sense of rejection here. Missed opportunity. I'm not being taken seriously. Then the Two of Cups, there it is, and there's the two dolphins. Okay, so this is what it is. Your person has the dolphin and the swan. They have the dolphin and the swan. So they are working on being healed. They are, I want to say, through a greater part of the healing process for whatever they needed to do. Okay, so we have the two dolphins. We have the two swans. So it is important if you're going through that gate, and I feel like maybe that's what it is for you. Am I healed enough? Right? I was feeling like is my heart healed enough to be able to go forward in this and make it good and not, overthink things or get nervous and pull back, or, all the things that we might be worried about doing if we're not ready for something like this. So it's like, yeah, think about it. Spend the time doing that for yourself. I feel like that's why this energy is here to go into here, is to pull away from all the heavy responsibility that you have to others, perhaps, and as best you can. Obviously, if you're a parent, you can't do that fully. You have to still step up for your child or any minors or your dog or your cat that need you. But cuddle them. Give them a cuddle, and that's part of the process. And then you have the Princess of Pentacles. It's kind of the Page of Pentacles starting again. This is on the way to the Queen of Pentacles. And that's on the bottom of the other deck. So the stability, the very nurturing, stable energy, and the Knight of Cups. Like, it's a whole story, this underline. And what is he holding here? Now, he's holding a chalice with a crab in it. But the crab is also the symbol of relinquishing emotions and transforming the emotions. That's a pretty cool reading, Leo. Your last one for, well, your last zodiac, yeah, for 2020. Have faith in yourself, but obviously, I do feel like you're asking yourself if you're ready to go through this gate, if your heart is healed. The symbolism seems to be pointing to that. And I think you're probably, maybe not quite yet, but getting pretty close to it, because the frog is healed, is here. And that is a very powerful symbol of replenishing, kind of like just washing away the grime and allowing just the pureness, the pureness of the heart that you were given when you were initially born is the heart that Anubis is looking for as you walk through the gate. And that's the kind of gate that this is for you. Wow. Thank you, my pussycats. So I wish you all the best. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, whatever that may be. And Merry Christmas to you if you do celebrate. Happy Hanukkah. I think Hanukkah will be over, so happy belated Hanukkah if I'm late on that. I haven't been looking at I can't see my calendar from here. A Festivus for the rest of us too, if you don't celebrate any of those. And an absolutely happy new year. Right, Leo? Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.